Hey everybody. I was about to say good morning, but it's actually afternoon, 12:36 to be exact. I hope everyone is well. I have a hat on because you don't want to see what's underneath that hat. It's a mess. Um, I have very little voice left from screaming for 3.5 hours, which I loved every second of. And there could have been some libation afterwards that is contributing to this as well. But hey, I just want to congratulate everybody and give a quick shout out to you all for an amazing job. John had said, "Hey, when are we going to get an update from Chris?" So here it is. Um, and I just wanted to let you all know that I think that no matter how long, whatever the distance was, you did an amazing job, and you should feel proud of yourselves for that. Um, there's a lot of talk going back and forth because the race was the course was cut short, of how people didn't earn it. We didn't feel that we earned this medal. We didn't earn our coast to coast. In my eyes, and look, I'm not a seasoned runner like so many of you are. This is just going on 2.5, 3 years of running for me, and I didn't even run this year because of my meniscus tear. Um, I think you did earn it. You put in the work. There's all the time between when you all ran yesterday and when you started training, that you put in the time, you put in the effort and worked at getting to this point. So you did earn it. And don't sell yourself short. It may have come in a different form, sure, but you did earn it. Um, be proud of yourselves for that. What I'm frustrated and saddened by hearing are a lot of folks who are putting down the event and on other pages saying this was the worst thing. How could Disney do such a thing? We spent all this money. We did X, Y, and Z. Why didn't we get more out of this? It was frustrating. It's frustrating to hear. Um, People who are saying it's my first wine and dine and I'll never do another Disney race again, you know what? Then you're not part of the Run Disney group, in my opinion. It's a very different family. It's a very different breed, in my opinion. We are not Boston Marathon. We are not New York, Philly, Chicago. We are not any of these big marathons that you need to be elite runners and really go after your PRs in those things. And I respect that completely. And don't get me wrong, please don't get me wrong. I think as so many people who are athletes and who are really trying to challenge themselves to their limit and make themselves stronger, better, faster in this field, I think I totally appreciate and understand where the frustration will come in. But it's written all over Run Disney's page about weather and that there are no refunds, that nobody gets money back, that this is sort of it's what happens. And there was a woman who was on the tram last night when I was going back to my car, and she just had to bitch about it. She had to bitch about it. And I finally said, "Listen, it's a shame you have such an attitude about it." She goes, "Well, it's my first run. What attitude I'm supposed to have?" I said, "Well, give it another shot. Do a different run. Try something, something else. You're going to let one experience affect you that way? That's a shame." And I said, and she kept going on. I said, "You know what? Run Disney will be better off without you." And people looked at me like, "What did you just say? What?" I was tired. It was not a good place, but part of me serious. If you are looking to just be this competitive, I've got to have everything. I'm not phrasing this right because I'm still not quite here. But if you are just looking to PR everything and that you are using it just to qualify to get into Boston or New York, whatever it is, look, I don't know that Run Disney's it for you. It's a fun race. That's one of the reasons why I do it, because it's fun. I don't feel the pressure. I feel pressure for myself. And I don't know that everybody on here is going to agree with what I just said. And that's okay too. And that truly is all right. I don't want people putting down um, what these event organizers were trying to do, because unless you've been a producer, I produce events, I produce corporate events. Unless you've been in an event, a producer of any type of an event, you have no idea what's going on backstage. You don't know, so you can't judge them. They're trying to keep everybody safe, and still give a good experience. If they canceled the event entirely, people would have really been ticked off, but you still wouldn't have gotten your money back. So it's sort of like, really, at least you got to do this. They allowed that to happen, and it was wonderful. And it is what it is. So there's always next year. And if people choose not to come back, so be it. It's a shame. It's a shame because it's a fun group. It's a fun race, and I look forward to next year. So I'm going to get off the soapbox and once again say thank you all. Hey, I'm going to go over to see Osborne Lights tonight. I'm going to go over to the studios probably around 4 o'clock and chill out there for a little bit and then head over to the Christmas party. So who's going to be over at Osborne Lights? Who's going to be over at the Christmas party? Maybe we could do a meetup there. Let's keep checking in on the Facebook page. I will post it and see if we want to do a meetup. I'm thinking if we do Osborne Lights, there's where where the tree is, where the angels are, the blowing the trumpets. Do you know where I'm talking about? Maybe we can meet there. That's like the center of it all. And as far as Magic Kingdom for the party, I don't know. Let's think about that. I still need to go eat something. I love you guys. You know that? Do you know how much I love you? You're all awesome. And I've met so many wonderful new friends here. And I'm grateful to you for your kindness, your wonderful spirit, and your energy. So I look forward to many more talks and maybe starting to talk, even though I'm not doing it. A lot of people are going to be doing the Star Wars run. So maybe we could kind of combine this page to a Star Wars page as well, morph it into something more than just Wine and Dine, and go from there. So what do you think? Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Safe travels to anyone who's going home, and we'll be in touch soon.